Hey, all you wonderful people. Hope you're having a wonderful night or day. I missed you, peeps. Hope you're having a good one. Oh my God, today's a great day. The patch has been very silky smooth, but I'm yellow, baby. I'm full yellow. I finally got it. I got my Cheese Moon. I got the Dominion. They're both legendary. I actually got super lucky because I got the Amon Ram 3 times legendary on the freaking what's Cheese Station, and then I ended up trading it. I got it to 3 star, and then I don't know why they wanted it like 3 star, and they were willing to trade a 5 star for it. But I got that. I got the same thing with the Dominion too. I got both of them. It was freaking amazing. What's going on, peoples? How you doing? What's up, Bag? What's up, Yaz? What's up? I got so freaking lucky with this. So now I don't even know what to do. I'm just gonna do a bunch of grinding, but I'm so freaking excited to have these finally. I think I'm gonna probably do a bunch of like Volcano to try to get the red and black dragon. But I know I got so fucking lucky, man. It's awesome. Oh my god. I do have a cold though. Sorry about that. Oh crap. What? Oh, I didn't know this was a thing. I do have a cold though. I'm sorry about that in advance. Advance. No, it's from the previous patch, like a couple of days ago. But I've just been so sick and stuff that I haven't been streaming. So no, it's just the last patch. That's the thing I was talking about in the title. My bad. But I'm so freaking ready, man. I'm excited for the next content update. I'm still having a lot of fun with the game, and they just keep getting better and better each time they update the game. Hold on a second. Oh, we're going this way. That's right. I have been sifting around for some game news too, because like I want Farever to definitely be like one of the MMO games that I play for a long time. But I also am looking for like RPGs and stuff, and I noticed the news for the Lord of the Rings RPG. So freaking crazy. I'm gonna be talking about that soon in a video, but I'm so freaking ready for that too. That's gonna be fun. What's up, Ivex? How you doing? Gliders, yeah, I'm so freaking ready. Wait, hold on. Where are we going? Oh, we're going this way. That's right. Now that you got the loot you were grinding for, get grinding. Exactly. Exactly. Now we got ourselves. The grind's not over. Now we got ourselves the red and black glider to get. We got to get ourselves the 25 gliders so we can actually get the. What is that? What is that? The red and black bat. There we go. We got a bunch of stuff to grind for still. You have like a weird ocular distortion going on from a migraine. Oh shiz, I'm sorry about that. I know how that goes. I've suffered from migraine since I was like 8 years old. Although I've definitely recently learned that some people get migraines like 24/7. It sounds horrible. I feel so bad for her because I found this out recently. But yeah, whenever I get migraines, oh, I hate it. But my uncle gets them even worse. His are like debilitating, where he's got to be in bed like all freaking day. You're 40 hours in, you haven't even touched the second class yet. That's how it goes. I think honestly, like at this rate, I probably am just gonna end up playing monk and druid when they come out and having those as second classes. Probably monk the most, I bet. Druid's probably gonna be a thing where like I try it more. I try it because it's new. But yeah, right now like warrior's still the only class I've leveled up to 20. Nerd, you got a tease? Yeah, I'm so freaking stoked. This was super cool. Got to be top 5 most played. No way. Somebody on my front, I think Soketh got like 265. I saw he's on my Steam, and then no, I've been slacking. I've been real life's been getting in the way. I've been getting sick. I lost out on a lot of hours. I got to pump those up again. You only have your priest. You're about 100 hours deep. Yeah, that's the thing too. It's like this game. It's like the combat system's so fun for some of these classes that you don't even want to switch to a different one. The only one that I'm hoping that they really tweak up is Mage, because I feel bad for them. It seems like they've got the worst of it right now. I mean the Magma Mia and the what is it, the Radiance or whatever build that is that goes with the Magma Mia. That sounds pretty fun, but from what it seems like, they seem to have the most or the least amount of classes that or least amount of playstyles that seem enjoyable. You got the the Zeru. Oh, my bad. Yeah, what's up, Sokat? Hold on 1 second, actually. Let me see. I think I do? Oh, I don't. Was that the gold one? Or which one is that? Oh, wait, that's right. I gotta catch up on Steam messages. Wait, what did Darth get last night? Hold on. Oh, he got the Ramulus and Ram. Yeah, the Romulus and Ramus. That's sick. I forgot all about that weapon actually. Hold on. Down to. Oh, that's super cool. Get them like 2 to 3 times a week. God, that sucks. Yeah, migraines are the worst. Yeah, and it didn't work for her, but there's this new medicine called Emgality. I was on it last year, um, and it worked pretty well. I just didn't. The only reason I hadn't taken it is because if you stop it, it's like it starts to lose its potency. So, because I'm so forgetful, I ended up just not taking it the past like 2 3 months ish. But it's like a auto injector thing. You put it, you aim it towards your stomach, you press and hold the button, and then it like injects itself, and then you're done. It's a little bit of pain, and then you're done for the whole month. Surf, thank you so much. But but oh yeah, and then there's a piercing. I've heard about piercing you can get from what is it called? You can wait. Where did that thing go? Oh no. Oh, that's cool. They have a ear piercing you can get for it too. I looked into it. I never ended up getting it. Oh god, is this bugged? Oh crap. Wait, hold on. You finally got your first legendary daggers. Oh, sick! Grats. Freak yeah. Yeah, I think people are gonna start getting them pretty regularly now. Oh, thank goodness. I was starting to get worried. I was like, what is going on here? You have everything 20 besides mage. Working on mage now, and it's torture. So would you say like the special? Because I know the special skill. I've heard that it's not as good as the other classes. Would you say that's probably like the worst part, or is it like just the lack of really fun weapons too? You have the legendary, but oh, nice. Dude. Oh, that's freaking nice. Thank you so much. I gotta collect as many as I possibly can. You got 5 of them so far. Yeah, I got a bunch of these. I still got a bunch of these Rippian bats. I don't even know how I got them, but if you need one of these, I'd be super down. Oh god. Oh, why did it have to lag right there? I probably wouldn't have made it out anyway, but damn. All right, let's go. Realize I can't speedrun this dungeon with Rogue by teleporting. Oh, you could just speedrun it. Yeah. You guys are lucky, yeah. I was so jealous of that. I thought that was so cool also. There we go. I wonder if Monk is going to get anything like that also, like Monk and Druid. What happened to him? Oh, the bleed. Like if Druid's going to get any kind of teleportation or something. You have the worst RNG run, worst RNG ever. 15 runs at Cheese Station as a priest and only got pillars. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. You know, actually, I've kind of felt like that was going to be my luck for a while. Because Cheese Station was the one that I finally ended up getting a legendary on, the legendary Aemon. So what you might have to do is just run like the mine or run like one of the other dungeons, get something legendary, and then trade it for what you want. Sometimes that's how it goes. I don't make the like I still it blows my mind the amount of times that I run cheat the mine. Like I was running them every day while I was working from home and everything. Did not get a single legendary. PSJ, I got him, dude. I got the cheese and the dom. I finally got some. I got some legendary Amons. I pushed them up to 3-star, and then I was able to get them traded. Freaking 5-star and a 5-star cheese and 5-star Dominion. Everything's bad. No sustain. T's bad. Oh wait, I did not realize what I was doing. Sorry. I'm using the Magma and Radiance, and it's okay at best. Yeah, I think that's the one that I've heard about the most is the Magma and Radiance. Damn. Yeah, they hopefully when they when they give us the next talent trees, Mage will actually get the most love because it sounds like it needs it. You know, most classes seem like most classes seem like they do pretty good, but the Mage I think is the one that struggles the most. You gonna make it, buddy? See, this is now I remember why I don't go. Okay, here we go. I was gonna say now I remember why I don't fight him right there or fight him right here. Does need to add more things to do. I got 4 legendaries to quit playing. Yeah, hopefully, because I'm really stoked by the fact that they're going to be adding more those dynamic events this year. So I cannot wait for those, and I think we definitely need those world bosses. I can't remember if that's coming during EA, if that's coming this year, but we need that sooner than later, because I think getting more content that we can do in like large groups, that's going to be the biggest thing. Mage has good single target build, but there are a lot of cool builds for Mage. How is the How is the totem doing? Is the totem builds doing okay, or are they kind of meh? Give me PvP. Oh yeah, that would help a lot actually. Is having PvP. Yeah, I would love battlegrounds, especially if they're gonna have like, because also if they're gonna have new PvP gear that has its own cosmetics. That would be amazing. I think that'd be something to really grind for and motivate people to keep playing longer. You're still leveling. You play when you can and can when you're off. You're level 10 priest, so a lot to learn. Oh, there's you're coming in at a good time though still, because right now everything's settled down. Like a lot of the content's still being developed, so you're going to be able to have a lot of time to learn the game and you know, just settle in before things start getting real crazy. Are you kidding me right now? Of course. Okay, is this one of the walls I can actually go past? Hold on. Yes! Aha! Get the 200% armor rune for Spark Shield, makes you extremely tanky. Oh, that's right. They just made a change to the Spark build, right? That freaking hurts. Warrior's the best, Priest is behind, then Rogue, then Mage. Yeah, so like a few days ago, I was starting to wonder how wait, uh-oh. I think I might be behind here. But a few days ago, I was starting to wonder how Warrior and oh no, I'm good. Warrior and Priest stacked up to each other, because you know that was that crab shield build going around. But then I saw somebody make a build video, and they did crab with the warrior, and they killed it in 30 seconds. And I'm like, all right, now I think the warrior takes the cake, because I think the numbers that you stack with the Dominion, and especially when okay, to be fair, I haven't seen like a full kitted out legendary priest yet with an Aemon and everything. So an Aemon crab shield and whatever they use in their arsenal at that point. So who knows? But the Wing Saber too. I have heard of the Wing Saber builds. Those sound crazy. Oh, the Radiance Totem is still good? Oh, good. Oh my god, I'm a Magma Mia. Fuck, I'm sorry. Yeah, hopefully, you know, we're gonna get some higher difficulties that will give us higher chances for legendaries before we get the heroics, because I think the heroics are only planned for EA, so that means that we're gonna probably get them like next year or something. Uh-oh. Just enable legendary armor drops for oh, 100%. That's going to be crazy. I think we're actually getting epic ones first, though. If I remember right, I think that was the one that was coming during this year or something. Oh, that was good chunk. Good chunk. I'm about to check that again. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, that's bad. Got the legendary crab shield, but it's not your ideal set. Oh, that's a sick... But you might be able to get a good trade for that, though. Like, if you're... What are you looking for? Like, Dominion or something? Because I bet if you upgrade it, get it, like, to 3-star, just to make it look pretty, and then you go trade it, you'll probably be able to get exactly what you're looking for. I'm surprised that reached. Really? Ah, there we go. Goodbye. I think they need to add in another tier rarity since they have the sparkle pets. They should add sparkle weapons. Or, because I think only a few games typically utilize this, but, you know, you get orange for legendary, but then, what actually do they call it? But you can also get, like, red, right? I love it when games do red grade gear. So freaking cool. So that makes me just wonder, what if they did that instead, too? Or what if they did that, too, and then maybe later on did something with sparkles? Wayne, how you doing? What's up? Sorry in advance, I got a cold right now. Artifacts. That's the one, yep. I think Arcade is the one that messed me up on that. Or messed us up on that. 90 hours in, completed all the exploration achievement, farmed every piece of gear. You've never seen a legendary. I'm in a terrible place. It can be rough. I hadn't seen a legendary like actually drop until a few days ago for myself. The only other legendaries I got past that point was ones that I had been gifted or traded for something. But I finally got it after so much grinding. Finally. Can't you just jump over the gate? I can't. I'm not a badass. Well, I could charge through it, I think, though. Ancient gear. Oh, that sounds nice, too. There's a torch in front. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I keep forgetting to, like, you could just charge through it. Actually, probably might be able to just even walk through that one. I'm so used to actually just killing the mob. I'm going to see if I can just charge through this one, though. It should work. Let's see. Oh, yep, there it goes. That is so freaking cool. Said Sparkle should just be transmog level. I'm actually curious what they're gonna do when it comes to the cosmetics. Like I hope they got some really badass looking gear. I hope we don't just get a bunch of Sparkle cosmetics. Please, please no. I'm down with the Sparkle in the beginning, but I don't want to see that all the time. Please. Would love to trade my legendary shield for a book. Yeah, I think you could totally for the crab shield. I think you could get a lot of good trades for that. 100%. Used to spend weeks grinding for one item in the games. Can't do it anymore. Valid. Yeah, that's valid. I think once we get to the stage where we're going to be like getting legendary armor and stuff, it's going to be even worse. Right now, all we got to worry about is weapons. Now this one I'm not so sure about. Hold on. About armor though, oof, that's gonna be intense. Oh man. Here, let's go all the way back. Just want them to add a Skyrim style compass. Me too. Me too. I'm real bad with navigation, so having something like that would be a godsend for me. That's for sure. Once you know the map, it's not too bad. That's true too. I always feel so comfy with it because like I used to get lost all the time in sandbox games. Like I've told a story a lot, but when I got lost for 17 hours in a game called Worm Online, and then I know for sure there was multiple instances. That's just the one I remember the most. It's like I was looking for my body, and the map takes so long to traverse around that it literally took me 17 hours to get back home. I knew we lived near the shoreline, and I was like, if I just follow the shore, I'll get back home. Famous last words. I actually found I found a group called Rohan right before I got back home, and they gave me a horse and a carriage, so it made me feel like I went to Mordor and back. It was so great. Come to think of it, though, it should have been Gondor. That would have been the... No, Rohan's fine, actually. That makes sense. You got the acidic fish glider the other day. Didn't know people sold their kidney for it. Wait, where did you get that one from? I don't think I saw that one. You get to try Jinkento's playtest? Oh, that's right. No, I did see that it was going on, but I've still been so addicted to Farever. I think it's going to be a really good game, though. But I think I'm trying to focus in. I'm trying to focus in and get my grind on when it comes to these fresh MMOs. I want Farever, and then for RPGs, that Chronicles Medieval game looks sick. And then we got Lord of the Rings. We got Warhorse Studios is doing the Lord of the Rings one. Now it all makes sense now. There was never a Revenge Studios. It was them. Oh God, it all makes sense. And then I'd love to have like maybe one or two more MMOs. Meet me outside the door. Oh, thank you. But how was the playtest though? Cheese Moon, I got it, Grim. It's yellow. It's beautiful, and it's enchanted. It's gorgeous, man. And a Dominion as well. Both of them. I got two Aemon Rams. Well, three Aemon Rams technically, back to back almost, and I upgraded them 3-star. Finally, my luck actually paid off. They're the only ones to trust to get it right, so it worked out. It did. The only thing, because I'm gonna make a video about it, but the only thing that I'm concerned about, well, and not really concerned, because I'm gonna say like Warhorse is absolutely amazing. I know that in the past, with Kingdom Come Deliverance, one especially, people were not always a fan of the directional combat. But I think two made a lot of improvements on like bridging the gap for people. But I think if they went directional combat with it, like I'd love it, but I think it would still like alienate some people. And the second thing is I hope they don't just make us only able to be human, just because like that's cool in a Lord of the Rings universe, but I think that with Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor, we got a lot of that already. So I think we would want to see like like dwarf and elf and stuff like that too. Would be really cool. Or like people would want to see that. And I don't think so either. I think they'd go for action combat. I don't know for sure because like I think it all really depends on like what they're capable of doing too. But they do have 100 million, so that's probably going to help a lot. But that's exactly what I said. I think auction combat would be the play because there's a big vacuum or a big desire for it, especially after like Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor, Lord of the Rings Conquest, and what was the other one? I can't even remember. Oh, I guess those Lord of the Rings games on PlayStation and Xbox and stuff. But I really hope they do go with action combat. That'd be so nice. Oh, how do you make legendaries exactly? So you can't really craft them right now. The best way is the only way is just to grind for them. So you just grind like the dungeons and, or do you mean like the stars, like the 5-star? Because that part's a little different. Right now, there's a quest that you can do called Heart of the Matter, and it requires 10 ethereal hearts. These come from the spiritual ghosts that are like on the south part of the map in the fortress area. So you farm on them. Takes a few hours, but you farm on those, and you can essentially create more You can create multiple characters and go do the heart of the matter multiple times, and then you can trade those in to get enough the spark crystals or the crystals to upgrade your stuff to 5-star. Only played the PvP mode. It was fun. The MOBA mode is crazy. Well done. Oh, they got a MOBA mode? That's sick. Luck or bribing to death. Personally, I prefer the directional, but it's too hard. Yeah, that's the thing. Because I love the directional too. That's just the only thing for me. I think because I'm thinking of a standpoint where like I would want them to get as much success as possible too. Because see, here, my end game, Sky, what's up? I got my legends finally. I got my yellows. How you doing? My end game with this though is that I'm hoping that Warhorse will knock it out of the park. The game will get a lot of money because here's the thing. So. And it all makes sense because Embracer Group owns Warhorse Studios, right? Embracer Groups are the big dogs that have the majority of the rights when it comes to anything Lord of the Rings. They only have Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, though. Nobody on planet Earth has the first age and the second age because the Tolkien estate, and they have the reasons, I'm sure, but the Tolkien estate gatekeeps the crap out of the first and second age. So I'm hoping if they can knock this out of the park by appealing to as many people as possible, maybe in like 5-10 years we may actually get Tolkien Estate to sell the first and second age rights. Because if we get that, we get like the War of Wrath and like the War of the Last Alliance. Oh, it'd be freaking huge. I mean, you'd need a company like Warhorse and a lot of money to even get that to work on a screen, because you're talking about like what was it, the War of Wrath? I think it was. I think it was the War of the Last Alliance, possibly, but it was like one of them had like for every type of entity, like you got a treant. There was like the ogres, and then like every single race that was on the battlefield had like a evil counterpart. So like they had, I think the only one that didn't have it was hobbits, but they had like dark dwarves. The orcs were the counterpart of the elves, of course, and then like they had the dark humans and stuff, and they had also in those two ages they had the big dragons, the like Enkogolian or something like that. You had the badass elves like Fingolfin and Feanor. I want to see Fingolfin drown a Balrog. I think it was Fingolfin. I want to see him drown Gothmog in a fountain. So bad. CSI intro music starts playing. I know, man, it's freaking sick. I'm just sus about trading 5-star legendaries with people because I was kind of worried about that too. But it was 2 days after the patch, so I figured if they were gonna wipe those out, they would have. So I think, or not if they were gonna wipe those out, they would have. But I figured they would have hopefully wiped out a lot of those. Was my thought process on that? Because I'm sure there might be a few circulating around still. Hopefully not, but I wouldn't be surprised. Because sometimes after those kinds of patches, people are able to slip materials through and stuff like that. 180 heart, right. But I figure, anything that we get now, even if it's probably, because the way that the main developer or one of the main developers sees it is that when we get the level cap increase, all the stuff's going to be invalidated anyway. So even if you did get something duped, it's probably not going to be that big of a deal. Assuming you drop some trades. Yeah, I mean, if worst case, if it did happen, like because I had 2 Aemon Rams back to back, and then I got a third one, and I 3-starred the Aemons, and then I put it in the trade, and then I was able to actually get them that way. Oh wow, that was really good luck. But worst case, if it did like disappear, then I'd be like, well, I got to experience it for a little bit. But damn it. But I just hope that if they were gonna fix that fully, they do it after the level cap increase. That way we could just all be grinding for the freaking level 30 ones. Oh my god, he's already down. Wait, what's gonna happen? The level 30 ones by the time that this gets fixed. Where do you get the clerical veil? I'm I'm drawing a blank. What is that? Oh, roger that, Silketh. I'll be right there. And then I just have to go AFK for just a sec to move something around. I think the only thing that feels really bad is having a spark farm. Oh, farm spark shards and crystals to upgrade, while others just get it for 0. Yeah, that is very valid. Yeah, I'm hoping that as far as like the gold, especially. Oh wait, hold on. As far as the gold, thank you so much for reminding me, Soka, because like, wow, my mind, my freaking mind. I'm hoping that with like the gold, especially, they can get rid of that, because even if they can't get rid of the dupe stuff, then at least with the gold, if they can fix that up, then by the time they get the auction house and stuff up, then we'll be fine. Do you feel a difference? Oh, it definitely feels. I definitely feel a difference. I think when you get like, um, what is it? When you get to a certain stage, as far as the stars go, it starts to vastly increase the amount of stats that you get per upgrade. So, oh yeah, 100%. Kane, oh my god, thank you so freaking much. Freaking much. You should try Wing Saber and Bee Fury Arsenal, by the way. Pretty fun. I do want to try that. I have heard really good things about that build, too. Thank you so much, Soket. Okay, give me one sec, folks. I'm gonna help move something real quick. Be right back. All right, I'm back. What's up, people? Thank you so freaking much again, SoCav. What's up? Is a new patch live? No, there's not a new patch right now. I've just been slacking so much the past couple of days that I'm still going off of the last patch, which was a really smooth patch, though. Feels like the game has been smoothing up quite nicely since then. What's up, Build? How you doing? Why doesn't any legendary drop for me? Same thing, same exact thing happened for me. For a while. I just got my first legendary drops a few days ago. Like ones that, excuse me, actually dropped for me, and then I was able to trade them. But they're gonna hit eventually, 100%. It's a very low drop chance. Oh my gosh. Got a massive cold also, sorry about that. Back to the farm. But we got more stuff to grind. It doesn't end just because we get legendaries. We've got gliders and stuff to get now. Going in. Alright, let's go. Who's making the Lord of the Rings game? Oh yeah, so back on that. So Warhorse Studios, they're the ones making it, and then so what's going to be cool is the fact that they're backed by they're owned by a company called Embracer Group. They're the company that owns the majority of the rights to Lord of the Rings right now. Like I think, what is it? Warner Brothers only has access to making movies. I think they have specific rules around that, but Standing Stone Games, they have a license to make their Lord of the Rings game, but Warhorse Studios is getting their like rights or license or whatever from the people who have the biggest slice of the Lord of the Rings pie, which is Embrace Group, which was also renamed to Fellowship Entertainment. So yeah, they're backed by a huge company, and they gave them $100 million to work with supposedly. So that's a big chunk of change. My only thing, because we were talking about it earlier, is I'm hoping that Warhorse might make it action combat, because if they kind of make it directional based like Kingdom Come Deliverance, a lot of people are going to freaking love it, myself included. But there might be some people that feel a little alienated just because not everybody always likes directional combat. So that's my only hope there, but I'm super stoked to see it come out. And I got a video later on tonight I'm going to be working on. Warhorse Studios, the same company that made Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and 2, they're going to be making it. So freaking excited for that. This dungeon is so long on Warrior. Oh, valid. Yeah, can May just teleport through the gates? Is that a thing? I'd be super curious. I know Rogues can. Not sure about Priests, but I'm assuming Priests, they have their speed boost, so that makes it way easier for them. But yeah, and I feel like for me it comes full circle because Kingdom Come Deliverance, the first one was one of the first games that I had been able to get popular videos on. Ironically, the second one was Shadow of War. I was working at Walgreens at the time, actually, and yeah, I remember Shadow of War came out, and I was like, I'm gonna try to make something for it. Made a what was it, Twitch channel first, and then I switched over to YouTube channel, and then yeah, it was so freaking cool. Can't breathe. Lord of the Rings Online. I think Lord of the Rings Online is absolutely amazing. My only thing I was wishing for is that, you know, we would have had a action combat version of it, like, well, not really a version of it, but like, you know, Lord of the Rings MMO with action combat. And I was kind of hoping that Amazon would have been able to take the reins on that, but I think what might have happened is when the whole thing went down, like they fired a bunch of employees from the Amazon company itself, and they were looking for other things to axe, and then the thing happened with New World. I think the executives might have come in there and like asked them what their progress was on it, and they didn't have anything super substantial, is my guess, and that might be why they ended up canning it, because I just could not imagine them canning a Lord of the Rings MMO in development like that. If that's not a golden goose, I don't know what is, especially action combat based. Gliding and mount farming, exactly. That is the way. Just need one more glider, then you can get the 25. Oh, you gotta let me know how it is. Oh my god, I'm so jelly. If I get a glider that you don't have, I'm totally gonna give it to you. I don't know if do you have the red and black dragon one from in here? I would give you my first one just to see what that looks like. Just to see that. Come on, let's go. I'm gonna try to do the jump thing. Oh, I made it. Nice. Love that. Sold your lifetime subscription account after 5 months. I remember I played it back when it was because it's free to play right now, right? I played it back when it was a subscription only, and I remember I really loved it. I feel like the things that kind of spoiled it for me was the Lord of the Rings Conquest game, Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor, and then those old PS2 and Xbox games. They made it to where like action combat Lord of the Rings is like what I crave. Like I'm never gonna. Every time I think of playing a Lord of the Rings game, playing Lord of the Rings Two Towers on Xbox or PlayStation 2, and fighting in Helm's Deep and kicking those ladders down is always gonna run through my mind. I won't be able to not think of that, and so that's why I think them making a action combat Lord of the Rings is gonna be able to knock it out of the park with Warhorse Studios. Because I'm also hoping that if they can really knock this one out of the park, nobody on planet Earth has the rights to the first and second ages of Lord of the Rings because the Tolkien estate, they're very stingy about it. They didn't give that to anybody. I don't think. And Embracer Group, they have the most. Like they have the most rights, as I understand it, because I've been following these dudes for years, and I've kept up with like their earning calls and stuff like that when I can. Um, so if anybody's going to be able to get it, it's probably going to be them. And so if this game can be a huge success, then maybe in 5-10 years they'll actually sell those rights because everybody loves Lord of the Rings, everybody loves like the Hobbit and stuff, but I don't think. I mean, of course, a lot of people don't know about the Silmarillion and like the story behind like the first and second age. Like by the time you get to Lord of the Rings, the elves are ultimately like chilled out. But if you learn about like the elves back in like the first and second ages, these dudes were a bunch of crazy motherfuckers. Like these dudes, you had Fingolfin, I'm pretty sure it was him who drowned Gothmog, who was the leader of the Balrogs. He drowned him in a fountain. You had Feanor, who chased Morgoth, who was Sauron's big daddy. He chased this dude, and he what was it? Morgoth had to call backup from Balrogs to get this guy off his tail. Oh shit, I'm out. Oh, I gotta go back. Hold on. And then you had like, and Feanor was like the granddaddy or the great granddaddy of what's his name? Celebrimbor. There we go. The guy who helped Sauron make the rings. And then you also have like the whole Greek pantheon that is completely hidden or not really talked about in the Lord of the Rings movies and stuff. Like Aule, who's the creator of dwarves, and he was also the mentor of Sauron. And then you got like Manwë and Tolkas, who freaking would beat the crap out of Morgoth with his bare hands and laugh while he did it. Like these dudes were crazy. If we had the chance to get some of that action on like screen, I don't even think I don't even know if they'd do a movie or anything of it. If they did, they'd make bank. But if we got the chance to get it in game form, that'd be insane. Ecdelion. Fuck, sorry. Oh my god, I don't know why I keep thinking that. Fingolfin was the guy who stabbed Morgoth in the foot, wasn't he? That's what it was. My bad. Morgoth and I think was it Finn? Now I gotta check. Damn it. Who stabbed him in the foot? They were doing like an hours long duel. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, I get them mixed up. Ecdelion. Okay, I'm not gonna forget again. But yeah, they had such crazy ass elves, and like there was this one dude. I remember remember seeing a story where the Witch King, I think it was like during the Second Age, the Witch King and these human and elf armies were fighting, or no, these human armies were fighting, and like the Witch King was taunting the human armies, and then an elf army showed up, and there was this elf emissary from like I think it was like the first or second age, and the Witch King didn't want to fight him, so he ran from him. He just didn't even he didn't even want he didn't want he did not want to fight him. He did not want that smoke. But those elves were crazy. And Tom Bombadil. God, where you skip from Middle Earth, that'd be funny. I think Tom Bombadil is a very interesting character. Honestly, learning about his backstory, like learning about some of his what they could do too, because Tom Bombadil could be a way that they could kind of bridge the gap. If they had if I don't know about a game, because I feel like it'd be almost on par with. I mean, no, it'd be way cooler. But like when they made that Gollum game, that was horrible, and I don't know how that made it out of the writers' room. But But I don't know about Tom Bombadil doing a whole lot of fighting, and so I think it might be like somewhat like that. But what would be cool though is like seeing his travels, like when the first ages were, you know, like when the two trees still existed, and because he said that he had been there since the beginning, right? So seeing his journey back then, like maybe seeing him come across Ungoliant, and like maybe seeing some of these fights take place would be really freaking cool. That would be insane. Lord of the Rings Jar Jar. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I mean, seeing and also, you know, maybe seeing him like in a game where you can actually utilize some of that hidden power would be really freaking cool. And then having him come across some of those other characters that we don't normally see talked about, like the Blue Wizards. It was $100 for a lifetime sub, and as an MMO player, that's a steal. Just didn't really like the game. Yeah, and I really wish I was able to get into the game. I think it's those action combat games, they mess me up. Imp, what's up? How you doing? What's up? But yeah, I'm really hoping that this will knock, you know, it'll be a knock out of the park, and I think that's the biggest way is just because it's Warhorse, it's obviously and automatically going to be a knockout of the park, and they have a huge budget. But I think just as many ways as they can, uh, don't alienate anybody as much as they can. Shit, sorry. Then that's going to be the best thing for them. But I'm so freaking excited. I'm gonna make a ton of videos because for me, like when Amazon's Lord of the Rings MMO got shut down, I had like so much plan I wanted to talk about, and I wanted to go back and dive through a lot of the Silmarillion and stuff like that, talk about those stories. And it won't really be a point to doing that right now. Although, because they have Embracer Group backing them, I feel like they could, if they wanted to. They don't like have to exact. Well, and I don't want to say this, but I was gonna say like they can like adapt, you know, the story a little bit, right? Like maybe they could include the Blue Wizards and stuff like that. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't think they can. I don't know if they can because I think alongside them only having like the rights to like the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings kind of thing, I think they also have. I think they also only have the rights to like certain characters. I don't even know. I just know that they only have like that stuff, and they don't have like the first and second age. The Deadpool of Lord of the Rings. Should be the fourth wall breaking narrator of the. That could be interesting, actually. I mean, like if they set him up like in a Baldur's Gate 3 way, you know, like he was guiding the. Because they could go off the book, so yeah, that would work, right? And then maybe they could do the Blue Wizards still, or do something with the Blue Wizards. I think that'd be really cool, though. Whatever way they do it, I think it's gonna be huge. But man, I just hope we can play dwarves and elves and stuff. Because Return to Moria was okay, but it's not enough. You know, I played it. I played a lot of it, and I did like that new update that they had where you were able to actually get dwarf NPCs. It was a little broken in the beginning, for sure. No, it was very broken in the beginning. But once they got that fixed up, it was really fun. But it's not enough. It's not enough. And I'm really hoping that they can pull a lot of the players that got completely scammed by Dragon Age Inquisition. Because my intro on Twitch, the video intro on Twitch is of the trailer from the Game Awards one year when it was announced as Dragon Age, the Dragon Age Dreadwolf. And I was looking back on that the other day, and I was like, they should have just kept the name as Dragon Age Dreadwolf, because I feel like for some reason that made the game better and made the game actually focus on what it should have. But oh, nice! I got a purple. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping to recapture some of what was lost from Inquisition. Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, the Veilguard. That's what I meant, not Inquisition. Sorry, I got that mixed up. But I think they should have kept it as Dreadwolf instead of the Veilguard. Dreadwolf was an awesome name too. That was so badass. That would have been so freaking cool. But I don't know. Hopefully this will help also to make them, you know, more likable in the Tolkien Estate's eyes. Get some more rights out there, because I I don't know how the movies are gonna go. Apparently, there was a new Aragorn cast for the Hunt for Gollum movie, and then I remember in an interview they said that this story was gonna kind of focus, or like the stories they were wanting to tell, were gonna kind of focus on like some of the Barrow Downs stories too in the books. Where like Frodo, I think it was the time period between when Aragorn finds Frodo and the hobbits on the tower, something like that. But Tom Bombadil shows up in that story. Jerry, what's up? It's going really good. I finally got some legendaries. I got Yellow Cheese and Yellow Dominion. Freaking amazing. I got myself some aim and rams to trade. I got them up to 3 stars. They're beautiful. Finally, finally, finally. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, am I okay right here? Oh, I can't get through there. Hold on. Here, you know, I'm gonna actually go. I'm gonna go back and get this thing. But I'm so ready for the new content, though. I cannot wait. But I'm still having fun with the grind. Now that we're done with that grind, I can actually get on the glider grind. Vigo's too old, so yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That is fair. The dog wants attention. He's getting it. He's just. I think they're just they detected something upstairs or outside. The slightest noise. That's all it takes. That is fair. But see, but Ian McKellen's coming back though, right? But I mean, he is kind of timeless though. To be fair, even Patrick's like, oh my god, I cannot wait for Doomsday later this year. I'm so ready. I mean, I know Marvel's been going down the tubes for the past couple of years, but this is it. And I know we've said it before. This is it. If they can somehow mess this up, that'll actually be surprising. Okay, because you got Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, those old X-Men characters, Cyclops, dude. Oh my god. You got RDJ coming back, although I still would have loved to see King's storyline, but you got RDJ coming back, Loki. All right, just and then hopefully they what I really want them to do is I want them to take the new character cast like She-Hulk and let's get Captain Marvel. She's not new, but let's get Captain Marvel in there. Let's get all those ones that we don't that a lot of people don't like. Let's just get them in a room and let's put Doctor Doom in there, and then let's just clean house. Let's do that, and then let's get a fresh start. That way they can just you know, they can do like a soft reboot. They don't have to do what DC's doing. Although to be fair, I think what DC's doing, it seems to be, I don't know, it might work, it may not work. Still miss Henry Cavill though. You've been trying to grind gliders one away from the 25. Oh, Silcat this too. Do you guys have the red and black dragon ones or no? Come on, buddy, let's go. That's wild. Come on. Oh, you don't. I would like if I can get multiples, I'm definitely gonna give them to you guys because I want to see those. I want to see the red and black bats. That's wild. How much? Where did you get the other ones then? Lord of the Rings is like. Oh my bad. Lord of the Rings Online is like SWTOR. It's a story game, not as much as an MMO. And I think that's totally valid too because I think I felt the same way. Because for me, like one thing when it comes to SWTOR is I really wish that in the beginning, I wish that instead of them making SWTOR, that they would have just continued on with Knights of the Old Republic 3. But when they released Knights of the Fallen Empire, for me that was kind of like a slice of KOTOR 3. But now we're also getting well, no, we're getting the KOTOR remake, aren't we? I thought the new KOTOR thing was going to be KOTOR 3, but I think it's actually going to be a remake, from what I remember. But either way, though, yeah, I think Star Wars is another thing. Like if they had a Star Wars: The Old Republic action MMO, like that'd be, oh my god. I know it's got to be in the back of their minds, right? Like with all these MMO lights coming out with action combat, somebody's got to be thinking, hey guys, when are we gonna make a action combat MMO for Lord of the Rings or Star Wars, right? Like this should be a thing, right? We should do this. All the chest buyable ones. Oh, buyables, the free ones. Oh, gotcha. Oh, snap. I gotta look into that then. Because I think I've only gotten maybe like 1 or 2 from chests actually so far. You purchased this game today, but gonna try to play it Sunday. You might have a lot of fun with it. It's really fun, especially when you're first starting off. They got a lot of really good stuff coming. Ratster 2. Oh wait, do you? Oh, that's right. You got him. You got the white and black bat from Ratster, right? Here we go. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that RPG. I'm also really looking forward to Chronicles Medieval. I'm probably gonna start covering it soon. Because like I said earlier, I want 1 or 2 main MMO games, and then I want some RPGs and some sandbox games. And then I really like games like Lysaria for the RTS real-time strategy aspect, because it blends like colony management and RTS. It's like Age of Empires and like a fantasy town simulator at the same time. It's really fun. But I'm really hoping that they'll put out some new updates on that one too. Oh, please don't bleed. Am I gonna make it? Nice. Oh, wow, that's unfortunate. Oh, cool. But yeah, I really hope that they're able to get everything they're looking for on this roadmap. Yeah, knew I wasn't getting out of that. No charge. Wait, is there going to be loot? Hold on. Nope, we're good. Do I have to go back one? I feel like I might have missed one. Oh, no, we're good. Yeah, the red dragon glider from Volcano got it first kill. Oh my, of course you did. Freaking freaking your luck. I'm jelly. That's wild. Come on, man. Why? Don't do this to me. That is wild, though. Holy crap. Wait, which way am I going now? Okay, let's go this way. Actually, I might end up liking the, no, I think I'm gonna like the red and black bat. That one's crazy freaking cool. Gonna like that one more than the dragon. But I'm gonna probably use the dragon until I get that, though. With how that one looks. And that color scheme is just my absolute favorite, so that's gonna work perfectly for me. The butterfly's gone. Let's go, buddy. Okay, not bad. Not bad on the crit. But yeah, like we were talking about earlier, I think PvP, that's going to be a great way to keep people engaged, and then those dynamic events. I'm so ready for that. Okay, here we go. Hate it when he does this thing. Oh, where am I going? Take you out. I'm gonna take you out. Just about to say, I knew that was gonna hit. And he's got to go right back in. That's funny. Too much damage from me, buddy. I got to get the armor enchants on my gear pieces, though. That's the last thing I need. Shiz. Leave me alone. Okay. So world bosses could be a fun way to... Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining, Jerry. Have a good one. Oh, crap. Ah. Oh, of course it does that. That's funny. Yeah, I would love to see some world bosses, though. That'd be super fun, too. And I hope when they do them, they make multiples. Because, just having one will probably last us a few days for sure. I mean, well, even probably longer. Oh my god! Oh snap! No way! Oh, see now the RNG gods are blessing me. Look at this shiz. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Let's go back in, dude. Thank you so much. Have all the enchants on. Oh, you do. Oh, nice. No dragon. Yeah, I know. I gotta go right back in. But what was the one that I needed on? You got it. You needed it. Yes. You know what? Hold on. Let me take a look at my list here. Because I had a list of stuff that I was gonna farm for people. So CJ was Thornlace. Jeremy was Aemon. Darth was Twin Pillars and Cheese Moon. Yaz, do you need this? Or Icarus? Do you need it too, Sky? I'm gonna give this one to you guys. I'm gonna give this one away. Hold on. You just click the Synergy. I know, it's so crazy. It's like my luck's finally freaking changing. But yeah, I'm gonna give it to you guys. Let's see how we do this. Okay. I got an idea. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 30. The closest to it gets it. If you guys want to do that. You need the cheese spoon? Oh, gotcha. And then whoever gets closest. Go for Yaz. Okay. You sure? Okay. Well, that works too. Okay. Okay, copy. Yeah, this is super cool. Do you need it, Yaz? Oh, wait, sorry. Wait, who said that? Are you sure, Chris? No, 1 in 30. 67. 6-7. 6-7. 1 in 31. Fucking hell. Okay, Yaz. Okay, Yaz did mention it. Johnny, John, I'll add your name to this list here though. Because Yaz mentioned that he needed one. I'll give this one to you, Yaz. You got a few. Okay, copy. And then Steven, I'll add you too on here. So if I get more toothpicks, then I'll give them to you guys. Hold on a second. Let me add your guys' full name in here. Wait a second. Where'd your name go? Oh, okay, here we go. Well, I'll add you in there too, and you too, Kill. Hold on. Toothpicks. And I got you, John. Let me type your name out 1 second. Oh, my bad, Yaz. Oh, okay. Copy. And then... Okay. All right, let me get you... Okay, so if you can add me... Do you have me on Steam? If not, let me get you the Twitch code. Let me make sure my tabs aren't going to get messed up by doing this. Hold on 1 sec. Open this. Oh, copy, Steven. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, let me get my code. Hold on. All right, if you can add me there, I'll go back to the town number 2, and then we can meet right there, Yaz. Or if you're in the first town, I'll go there. All right, let's go. This is crazy, though. Also, sorry guys, I got a freaking cold still. Nursing it. Wait, hold on a second. Doggies. Sorry. Dropped you a group invite. We're on different track. Oh, gotcha. Wait, hold on. Oh my god, my gosh, sorry. I forgot we're on Steam. My brain. I'm coming. Oh, right here. Here you go. I hope you like it. This is so freaking cool. Alright, I'm going right back in. Let's go. I'm gonna go farm some more. Oh, crap. There we go. Resolution. Thank you so much for joining and being here, too. Really appreciate it. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I cannot wait till they increase the level cap, too, and we get to grind. Or just when they can give us armor to grind as well. That's gonna be so freaking fun. Alright, let's go. Oh, wait, I still gotta catch up on Steam messages, too. Hold on. The Warcraft total conversion mod for Bannerlord? Wait, what? Oh, and Empin started playing a priest. Nice. There's a war. I didn't know there was a Warcraft Bannerlord mod. That's awesome. I think at this point though, like I'm definitely gonna be super interested in what's it called? Chronicles Medieval. I cannot wait to see how that game turns out because it seems like it's gonna be a mix between Bannerlord and Total War, two of my favorite franchises as well. All right, let's go. Oh, is the resolution okay? Oh, yes. Okay, good. Chef, what's up? How you doing? It has been. It's oh my gosh, so much is happening this year. Though we got an announcement that Warhorse Studios is going to be the company behind the Lord of the Rings MMO. There's so many other cool games coming out, and it got announced. This is going to be a great year. Oh, it's been great so far. Like I've been all the games that we're getting now. It's been so motivating to keep up the grind. Yeah, they just started announcing it, or they just announced it like 3 days ago. I got a video coming for it tonight. I'm gonna try to finish that up before I go to sleep, hopefully. But I'm so ready for it. Luckily, I have mountains of Lord of the Rings B-roll footage from my flash drive from when the Amazon Lord of the Rings MMO was still a thing. So I'm just gonna use that. No. So the MMO's not coming back. The RPG, so the RPG that got announced last year that was going to be in development by a company called Revenge Studios that nobody could find the name of, nobody could find any information about. Turns out it's actually Warhorse Studios. So they're going to have $100 million budget, and I'm hoping what they're going to do is not well. Okay, so I'm kind of hoping that they won't go the directional combat route because like I know I love it from Kingdom Come Deliverance, but I know everybody. There's people that like had a problem with it, like in KCD 1. I think KCD 2 did a better job at like bridging the gap, but I'm just kind of hoping that they'll make it action combat, just universal, so many people as possible will enjoy it. And then also I'm kind of hoping that it sparks interest in Embracer Group licensing the game out to another company to make the Lord of the Rings MMO again. They should give it to, because it's probably got to be a company that's big enough and won't. you know, it's, I think probably a Western company that's big enough, and one that won't. What was the other thing? Oh, won't go crazy on the monetization. Hopefully, so I'm thinking Riot. If they give it to Riot, I think that might be the play. The Lord of the Rings game was a single player game like Kingdom Come Deliverance. It might be like I'm hoping they don't go directional combat. I think it will be. It's definitely going to be a single player though, from what it sounds like RPG. But I'm hoping that they'll give the rights to somebody else in the future to do an MMO. Just pick up where Amazon left off. KCD is so good. Oh, it was so fun. And I still need to go back and I still need to actually beat number 2. And this has definitely been more than enough motivation to go do that. Aren't Riot making their own MMO? They are, yeah. But I figure they won't think about doing like an MMO for a few years anyway. I don't know why I did that. I'm just gonna dash through the wall. So by that point, maybe Riot will be done with theirs, and well, they probably won't be done, but I don't know. I can't think of anybody else who could possibly do it though. That's the crappy part. You think Riot's gonna? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Damn. I don't know. I mean, maybe who else would be good at doing it? Because I feel like if Warhorse was doing like the Lord of the Rings MMO, for example, it'd be a whole different ball game for them probably. And it probably would take a whole hell of a lot of time to develop because, like I'm going to talk about in the video, they put TLC in their games. They put a lot of love and care. So if you got like Kingdom Come Deliverance quality quests in an MMO, that's going to be crazy and probably take forever. Lord of the Rings battle game where you play as all the faction against yeah, Conquest. Yeah, Lord of the Rings Conquest. That's kind of what I'm kind of hoping that they'll go for is like, excuse me, hold on. Sorry. More of like a Lord of the Rings Conquest kind of action combat. And also, like, I'm hoping that we'll be able to choose like Elf and Dwarf too, not just get locked into human. Because I think we got a lot of that with Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor, which were amazing games, but people might want ones that are more open-ended now. Maybe even like an evil DLC in the future where we can play as Orc and stuff too. Yeah, Conquest was so freaking fun. Damn, though, that is a really good point about Riot. They're not going to give up their... They're not going to give it up. Or they wouldn't give up the Riot MMO for the Lord of the Rings one. But maybe, damn, who's another solid one that could possibly do it? I don't know, that's the thing. It's like the Western market is so iffy when it comes to, like, actually decent MMOs that aren't, like, heavily pay to win. Part of me thinks as long as they don't make the same mistakes in their combat system early on, part of me actually wonders if ZeniMax, if they branched off and had a team go for it, they might be able to. The reason I say that is because I think the action kind of combat game that we're thinking of would be more up their alley with ESO. And then if they had a $100 million budget and then, you know, they could hire some really skilled people and tell them like, hey, we need action, we need proper action combat, let's make this happen. I think they could, because ZeniMax is doing some like apparently insane stuff with ESO right now. Like they're gonna have like a naval combat system in the naval system in the future and stuff like that. So they possibly could, I think. And then ArenaNet, they're doing Guild Wars 3, so not them probably. I think it would. My thoughts right now would be ZeniMax or Riot actually. I think, but Riot's not going to give up their MMO. Used to spend hours. Oh, me too. Like, yeah, and like I was talking about earlier, like when it comes to like Lord of the Rings Online, like the only reason that I don't play it is because I feel like I've been too spoiled on those action combat Lord of the Rings games growing up, like not just Conquest, but the Lord of the Rings 2 Towers and Return of the King. Like for Return of the King, I'll always remember that nightmare going through the haunted mountain and then like halfway through the level, the stuff starts falling down, and you have to like escape. And then the hardest part was fighting against the camera. And then in the two towers, oh god, the two towers, you had to do the Helm's Deep mission. That was so fun. Kicking those ladders down and slicing and dicing those orcs was crazy. Urukai, sorry. Oh yeah, gotta take this one out. But yeah, I think no matter what, it's gonna be a slam dunk for sure for them. Just on the off chance that I get a glider. No, okay. Okay, there we go. We're good. I cannot wait to find out more about that game, though. That and Chronicles Medieval. I'm super stoked for both of them. All right, buddy. Let's do this. Come on. Oh, crap. I messed up. I already put him in his first phase. It's beautiful. Oh, let's get him over here. Right here. Perfect. There we go. Already created level 50 in future content. Oh, me too. Yeah, that's the thing, is like it makes you want more, and it's like right now they've fixed a lot of things up, so hopefully they'll be able to start focusing on the content side of things now. But still, it's like even waiting a month from now feels like it's too long. Want it now. But I'm hoping that at least by the beginning of June we're going to find out when the next content update's going to be. Because by that point, we'll be close to the 1 month marker. And I give them a little bit more time, though, because the server issues that happen in the beginning. But I think around that 1 month marker, they'll be at a good spot to release the first content update or tell us about it. Playing 3 days nonstop, hells yeah. The grind gets intense. The grind is so freaking fun. Come on. Damn. F off, you bastards. Okay, here we go. Oh, I didn't know that was going to clear him out. Oh, 100%. Yeah, I think that's a big reason why it's so easy to rack up hours in this game. Like we're supposed to have like 20-30 hours of content, and it's super easy to get like past 100 right now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Good night. Cannot wait to get that dragon, man, please. Okay, here we go. $22 hours in 3 days. Oh my god. Oh wow. No, crafting professions. Those aren't account wide. The bank and stuff, the bank and cosmetics and mounts and stuff are, but not the crafting professions. You need my luck on this one. I really do. I really do. I need to I'm gonna start saying that from now on. I'm gonna be channeling my inner Sokith. That's 100% what I'm gonna be doing, and it's probably gonna work too. I would not be surprised. That's how I'm gonna get that dragon. 95.7 slowing down though. Damn, that's still good though. That's really solid, and I think if they can, if they can get this stuff sorted out in the next month, like as far as the content update, then it's going to be easy to retain people going past that. If they can do like a content update a month, or like at least, yeah, like some kind of content, and then at the 6 month marker, get a big one, get a big one. Then maxing the level 20 build before the next level cap release. That is the way. That is the way. And then once we get to 30, it's going to be the same thing all over again. Once we get the epic and legendary gear, that's going to be the same thing all over again. That's going to be so nice. There we go. All right. I'm so stoked for like guilds and stuff too. I kind of hope though with guilds that it's not just going to be like the guild and that's it. I hope we get more to it than that. You know, we actually get like the guild bank and stuff too. Gonna need one soon, or I'll have to find a fallback game. Yeah, I think, just with, and that's kind of what I'm thinking is going to end up happening with a lot of MMOs that are coming out these days, because they're usually going to have like 30, 40 hours of content. What I'm thinking I'll have to do is, I'll find games to play in the meantime, but I always want to at least be playing them once a day, and then I'll have other games to kind of weave in throughout the day to make the grind or make the wait a little bit easier. But I also want to be doing these check-ins because I feel like once you start like logging out, waiting for the next content update, for me at least, sometimes I'll forget to check it, or like the Steam notifications just won't pop for some reason. And so I want to just be doing check-ins once a day. Only at 259. Yeah, Silkith is the highest hour person that I have on Steam that has this game. Insane. Finally got Mace 20. Very unimpressed. What build are you? Are you using the Radiance Magma? That a lot of people are? That's like I think that's like the main one I've been hearing about. Is that Radiance and that Magma Mia. We need a daily bounty boss and a daily bounty. Something would be great, Like I think with the world boss, when we do get that, I think that could last multiple weeks worth of hours by itself, because it's at least something to look forward to every day. And I'm saying that if we only get one at the start. If we get multiples, we're gonna be looking for sure. Ideally, one thing I did like about Quinfall is the whole way that they did the world bosses, where they had the menu, you open it up, you can see where they were, what time they spawned. It kind of gave you your own little like checklist to do every day. So having something like that would be really, really nice. 0 daily weekly quest. You don't want that? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, well, okay, I wouldn't want it to be like the only progression, but I do feel like sometimes that can actually like keep people going. It's tough. It's kind of tough to say. Because, yeah, I think like if we had like more dungeons, and then eventually they did raids, and then if they had daily quests and stuff like that, but it was like this thing where like you could get the same kind of stuff from those dungeons, but like the lower level ones, kind of thing, just to give people that are just logging in every now and then stuff to do. Or just give them a checklist to keep them playing. And I guess that's essentially what they tend to be, is like the daily quest, weekly quest. They're just kind of like ways to help pad the game's numbers. Radiance with spear is pretty good for mage. Oh yeah, that's right. They can use a spear. I'm hating mage. I swear, I feel so bad for mage because I keep hearing about the mage builds that are decent, but also that's the only class that I've been hearing about consistently that people have not been enjoying that much. at the same time. Let's go down. Come on. PvP battle. Oh, battlegrounds are going to be wild. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that to the max. And the fact that they're planning on doing like instance or not instance, but separate gear. Like if I'm hoping it has its own cosmetics. That's going to be super freaking fun. Super freaking fun. Mages are doomed. Oh yeah, I can imagine they're going to have some trouble for sure. I mean, well, who knows? Because like mages, I think their ideal in a battleground, their ideal thing is going to be to stay in the back line and deal damage. But I think they're going to need more AOE, right? Like I don't know how much AOE they have, but do they have anything like a meteor or anything like that for you guys? One boss has shared loot table from another boss. Can help people grind. It would be an interesting idea. Like I would love to see stuff that we can do day to day, like check. It doesn't have to be like a daily quest thing, but like multiple things that we can do every day. Like we go run our dungeons, and then we do our PvP battlegrounds, and or you can choose what you want to do day to day. Like Wednesdays would be rifts, dynamic events. Thursdays battlegrounds. Fridays the raids. That'd be so fun. And I think having guilds is going to help too, because it's going to let people coordinate stuff to keep them. Because I think sometimes when you're in a guild, it's like they help you keep coming back, because they'll plan their own events and stuff like that too, or plan to grind content in a group. Druid, yeah, I saw Falco, I believe, made a YouTube short, and he was talking about how he really wanted to see Ranger and like a Ranger class, and I think that'd be really cool. I think if they made an actual Ranger, especially one that could possibly have like pets, permanent combat pets, I think that'd be sick. I would probably play it just for that part alone, because I don't even usually main Rangers in games, but if we got a permanent combat pet in a game like this, oh hell yeah, that'd be super fun. Shapeshifter, oh yeah, animal, oh yes, 100%. Especially if they gave us like more what's it called? More customization, more freedom when it comes to the pet system. And sometimes I even think about like Lord of the Rings, like the captain playstyle, or like SWTOR, like how you can have certain classes that have actual like mercenaries, like NPC fighters kind of thing. And I kind of sometimes it makes me wish that more games would do that kind of thing too. Mage is actually really good. Would you say that it's more like people just aren't using the right like weapon combinations, or like what, or like the right play style, or like, do you think they'd be good in PvP? Anyone know if Cheese Moon can drop legendary? Heck yeah, it can. I got one. Yeah, I finally got it. I got a legendary Cheese Moon, legendary Dominion. I got 3 aim and rams, and I was able to trade. And we're good now. This is fantastic. I feel like Thief with the bow and more skills can work as a ranger, but I get the idea. Yeah, because I think that's what he was kind of talking about, was more like on the side of having an actual, ranger. Like, I get it. Like hunting, like traps. But also they might even add it as like a skill tree or a talent path. That could work too. Summoner Mage is the only way to make me try to actually enjoy it. Oh, like if they added a summoner kind of thing. I think a necromancer would be really interesting. Necromancer would be really, really fun. Especially if there was a way for us to, kind of like the priest actually, make a necromancer and then also make it capable of using heavy armor and melee weapons. Be like sort of a death knight. Kind of stop playing, but if rifts are... Yeah, I'm looking forward to the rifts. Are you guys playing the Drukantos playtest in the meantime? I think I really hope that Dracantos works out because I did play in like the last test and it was really fun. But I really what I'm really wanted to do now is just focus in on like certain ones and just go ham. Mages just have to move all the time, minimal sustain compared to other classes. I wonder how they are going to do in PvP. Wait, do they? So I might have missed it. Do they have like some really good AOE though, like some meteor kind of things and stuff? Mages will dominate PvP. What kind of combinations do you think would be the most powerful in PvP for Mage? Is single target and explode bosses quick? Oh, I see. They might, because they might be at an advantage when it comes to, well, I mean, because Warrior, we actually have some really decent gap closers at least. But I figure they might be pretty decent at in large fights, taking people out left and right. And do they have like long cooldowns or oh Magma Mia? Or how are their cooldowns on Mage? It could be the Necro of Bees if you want. Oh my god, that'd be funny. Yeah, I would love to see like a full on necromancer. That'd be so fun. I would totally have an undead army in this game. That'd be hilarious. I do one thing I do like about Warlock, like in World of Warcraft, is I like having the secondary, like a bunch of secondary minions, like regular skeletons and stuff. But I also like the idea of having like a big, like a big, what do they call it? There was multiple types, I know, but like the main minions for Warlock. Reese, how you doing? What's up? Yo. Voidwalker, that's the one. Felguard, thank you. Oh, thanks so much. What's that? Yeah. What's up, Reese? How you doing? Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, here you go. The Imp Army? Yeah, exactly. Radiance Twin Saber with the second. Oh. Nice, thank you. That was really good. Radiance, me is good. You can cast the bubbles while moving, and Abyssal Rise also damages if you drag it. Oh shit! I'm gonna have to look at that. I'm gonna have to look. I have to look at a playstyle for that. Played a Beastmaster Hunter. Wait, what made you switch at midnight? If I was playing a Beastmaster Hunter, I would have been having a blast that whole time. Because well, if I was playing it that long, because I would have been so attached to my pets. Oh, nice. That's cool. It's like there's a real letdown in Diablo 4. They said we would have an army of minions, but they ended up not doing it. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, because I saw that they put that Warlock cinematic out. That's cool. I saw that they put that Warlock cinematic out and people were going crazy for it, but I never got a chance to like actually see what the playstyle looked like. Paladin coming out in Diablo almost made me go back too. Oh shit. Radiance Magma for AoE farming? Gotcha. I'm really curious to see. Wait, do they have like a Kara, thank you so freaking much for the follow. Do they have like a meteor skill though? That part I forgot to mention. I've asked it multiple times. I'm sorry about that, but I can't remember. Do they have like a meteor skill for mage right now? Like one that's actually gonna. Oh, they got the flamethrower right for the magma. I remember that. Mage speed clear is 2 minutes long queue compared to 30-second clear. Oh, like for the crab. Yeah, I want to see. I want to see how that looks though too. You know, see like what a mage clear looks like. Mage speed clear. No meteor. Damn, that would be nice. You have any rogue gear lying around? I don't think so. You looking for a specific weapon or like the armor? For a long time, they've kind of stagnated, and then they just removed any and all complexity to the class. Oh, well, that's crappy then. So because I remember like at one point, it was talked about like how they had it where every class is pretty much doing the same thing. I think that was back in like Shadowlands-ish or something. Like every class felt the same, or and I'm assuming they might have been talking about like every class within that specific role, like every healer, every tank, or whatnot. Sorry. Oh, eruption from radiance. Oh, that sounds like it'd be super fun in PvP. That's wild. Oh, that's cool. Oh, shiz. There we go. Pyroclasm is the closest to that. It can be instant cast as well in proc. Oh, maybe they'd be really fun then in a BG. And especially once they, you know, incorporate those other skill trees, those talent trees too. I bet Mage would be really fun in a BG. Are legendaries dropped? Oh yeah, they're dropping. They are so they're different because like when you get a legendary, you have a chance you can get that up to 5-star upgrades instead of 3, and then the benefit to doing that is that when you start to get up to like 4 and 5-star, the attributes will start to raise heavily, from what I've noticed. And so yeah, it's very good to have a legendary, and you can actually farm the shards to get the legendary from 4 to 5, or from 3 to 4, 4 to 5. You just have to do it in a specific way because the quest for it is called Heart of the Matter. You have to get a bunch of ethereal hearts from the spirits that are down in the southern region in the fortress, and then you take those to the guy. You do it on multiple characters though until you get like about 18-ish, and then you can upgrade your thing to full. Armor rogue mage. I don't think so, but I'll check the bank after this. I don't know if I have any rogue mage. I got a mage glove right here. That's something you need. Oh shit. Until a rogue jumps on you, that'd be great. Wait, so rogues don't have like stealth by themselves, right? They need the potion to get stealth, or do they already have stealth, like in their class skills? Oh, they have the backstab though, right? Mages will be strong in BG with the shield at max. You're pushing 500 health plus. Oh, damn, that's gonna be wild. They don't have stealth. I wonder if they should. I wonder if they should give them stealth. Or, I don't know. What do you guys? What would you guys think about that if they did give rogue stealth? Oh, whoops. Double shadow step rune. Oh, that'd be sick. Maybe they don't need stealth in. Damn. Armor pierce with the rogue mage stamp. Is that what you need? Armor pierce with rogue mage stamp. Hold on. This one's got magic pen. If you give me stealth, I would dominate PvP. Shit would be fair. I feel like it's kind of weird though that because somebody pointed it out, and I do also agree that it feels kind of weird that everybody has access to a potion that gives stealth, but rogues don't have stealth themselves. I don't know. I don't know if it should be. I mean, they're going to use the potion, right? So maybe they should just give them the thing, or I don't know. But you guys do also have the crazy mobility right now. That part is true. Oh, mess that up. Goodbye. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that's right. Path of Exile 2 is they're getting a new league, right? I don't play it, but I always love to hear about it. That game always looks so freaking fun. "4K armor and shield for mages, then the power to nuke, they are fine." Oh god. That's gonna be freaking insane then. What level are your my necklace and my ring? Necklace is 20. Oh, sorry, 16. It's been so long, I don't remember where I got this, to be honest. I think I got it from a world chest. And then the same for the rings. I might need to switch this around because it's got vitality on it, but I need to switch that gem out. And then the ring, the precision one, and then the critical, the second precision one. Those ones I think were definitely either world chests or off a dungeon or something, or field boss. But I've seen people get plenty of them, so I wouldn't be surprised if you can trade for them pretty easily. Oh, armor piece. Oh my god. Oh, you need like a rogue. Okay, gotcha. I don't think I have anything like that in my bank then, but I'll definitely keep an eye out for that for you. Gotcha. My bad. Got a priest to level 20 and getting trouble getting second class. That's what the game does. 100% totally valid. Yeah, I'm still hard in my warrior phase, and I'm pretty sure what's going to end up happening is the monk. The monk's probably going to be the only one to mainly get me out of this warrior phase, I think. Like I'm super down to try a druid just because it's going to be new. And at some point I'd love to get these other classes leveled up, like very slowly. But I think monk is the only one that's got the capability of like actually getting me to focus on another class too. That is true, though. There's probably going to be a lot more added. I mean, there's going to be, what was it, 75 more weapons. So that's, I think they said 300 weapon skills. So that's wild. And then on top of that, we're going to get 3 more class trees. So, oh yeah, we're going to be sitting pretty. And then I don't know if they're including, because they're going to have to add more weapons for the new classes, right? And then those weapons might also spill over to other classes, just like these ones do. So, so yeah, that too is going to be really cool. Re-leveling in PoE or PoE 2 is just a slog to do over and over. Do you have to? Oh, you do have to do that, like in a new season, right? Bin patrol for level 20. Oh, that's what it was. Thank you so much. Patrols for level 20. Yeah, I need to farm that bin patrol guy more, because I remember there was something else that was going to be good to have from him. I can't remember. Oh, they're adding a martial artist? That's wild. Just as we're talking about Monk. That's funny. That's so funny. I think for me, like that's always been the class that I've had a hidden guilty pleasure for because of Age of Wushu. And any monk class that gets added in a game is going to remind me of the beggar. Oh, that's right. Rune for the last skill from Ben. Yeah, I need to do... Oh, nice. I need to do Ben for that reason, too, actually. Actually, I'm gonna go farm him a little bit. There's a few reasons I need to get him, or need to take him down. Mages need rare weapons. That's what it sounded like. I mean, there seems to be some builds that do really well for mages from the sound of it, but I do hope they get more love overall. You grinding glider? I'm trying, man. I'm gonna take a break from that. I'm gonna go do some bin. But yeah, I need to get that glider so bad. I don't even know if I need to really salvage anything anymore. Maybe I could just stack up gold. Only thing I'm worried about though is because of that issue where like people were duping a lot of gold and stuff. I just worry about them resetting the gold all at one point. That's how it sucks so much, man. That would suck so much. I still am so surprised that they did the change where they made the item stack to 1,000. That was huge change. So freaking nice. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta change the thumbnail on that YouTube short. 1 second. Totally forgot about that. Hold on. 3K away from level... Oh, from 3 out of 4 level 20 characters? That's wild. Almost freaking there, man. Congrats. Okay, there we go. I think I'm good with this inventory space right here. Yeah, this is great. Alright, let's go. You got 2 Berserk runes from Ben. Then you got 1 from Queen Bee. Oh, from the dungeon quest. Oh, sick. Was that the regular Queen Bee, or are you talking about Honey Zabeth? Oh yeah, they should be good on doing inventory management. I'm still surprised they made that change. That's wild. Oh, from Honey Zabeth, gotcha. Gold cap 500k. Yeah, and, but me seeing that change made me kind of think, were they duping gold that much that they needed to do that? And yeah, that's true. It doesn't have a purpose yet. I'm hoping though that like when they like add the auction house and stuff, they'll be able to clear out a lot of that dupe gold or whatever before then. Ooh, the bow looks fun. Somebody was asking about bow earlier too. My bad. I forgot about that. I haven't tried it, but it looks pretty fun though. Wait 1 sec. Okay, there we go. Wait 1 sec, sorry. Alright, there we go. Rock and roll. Oh, there he is. Perfect. Don't think if someone has 500k gold, it'd be enough to mess up the market. Probably not. I mean, yeah, that by itself. Because I think once we get to that point, things will probably be selling for like 10k, 20k. So there's only so much they can really do with that. So it is good that they capped it there now. But they were also I didn't even think about that. They might have been accounting for that too. That was Ben, right? I killed him so fast I didn't even notice. Took 6 days for your first level 20. Second 20 took 1 day. That's what did you grind on for the second one? Because damn. Where did you drop this backlighter? Oh, this one came from Ratster. And then there's a red and black dragon one that comes from Volcano. There's also a red and black bat that we'll be able to get, but we have to get the 25 gliders first. Saw a guy on Discord said he had 10 million gold, but I think he's banned now. Oh, hopefully, like, damn. That much gold? Gotta get that out of there. Wild. Also a little brave to be advertising that, but I figure when people do that, they probably weren't planning to play the game for very long anyway. Mage and rogue are poop compared to warrior and priest. Yeah, I'm hoping they'll give you guys mages some more love for sure. Well, rogues too, like more options for sustain, because that seems to be the biggest thing for them right now, right? How long does it take for Ben to respawn? I actually started feeling like they changed up the spawn rate a little bit. I've been kind of noticing it off and on. It seems like it's a little slower. Can I get a rogue sustain build without Thor laser toothpick? Valid. Oh, there we go. Yep, that was Ben. Man, they gave him a lot more minions. Bye, Ben. Oh, what's that? Oh, nice. Releasing the beast. Take that. Which one's this? Oh, okay. Oh, this might actually be my first rune for Berserk. Oh, wow. That's big. To 90 seconds. All right. Gotta get those other ones too, though. Wonder how far down the line they're going to release Druid and Monk. Hopefully not super far. I hope that they'll give us like a... Because, so... The stuff that says during early access, like during the next 1.5 years, I was kind of thinking about that too. Like, maybe some of that stuff could be coming like right after this year, instead of like us having to wait the full early access. So that's where I'm kind of at with that. I'm hoping that that ends up being the case. This whole YouTube channel's teaching people how to dupe right now. It's kind of ridiculous. That is pretty wild. But at the same time, though, at least that kind of advertises it fully for the developers, because sometimes people will just do it and not tell anybody, and then you just gotta hope at that point that the developers' logs catch it. But them advertising it like that, it hopefully should give them the proper ways to replicate it, and then be able to isolate it and fix it too. Did you farm your? No, I traded for it. So I farmed I got 3 legendary Amons from Cheese Station. After they fixed it up, it felt so nice. And I actually got a legendary toothpick today too. And I gave that one away. That was so freaking cool. I feel like my luck's finally changing. But I got those up to 3-star for the Amons. Sent a screenshot of the guy that was in this. Wait, hold on. Let me see. It's gonna be crazy. Oh wait, hold on a second. Did you put it on Steam? Oh wait, I see it. There we go. Oh my god. Yeah, that person had to go. That's crazy, dude. Oh my god. What the hell? Yeah, that's way too much gold. That would have ruined some things for sure as far as the market goes. Or might have. Who knows? I guess one thing that's going to be useful to know is what plans they have for gold sinks for the game. And like I guess another thing would be what kind of gold sinks could they really go for? You know, that part I'm not really sure on. I mean, right now we have crafting materials. They could probably do things with guilds. Maybe give us the ability to buy gear. Like maybe I'd say if they gave us the ability to buy gear, it should. I don't know. Maybe it should be a thing where we can't dismantle it if we buy it, and then we can only buy up to like blue or purple. I think probably just up to blue. The mounts, okay, yeah, that would be another thing too. Cosmetic outfits, yeah, that would be really nice actually. Because yeah, with mounts, they can make entirely new mounts, entirely new outfits and stuff like that that we can use for transmog. There you are, bid. Yes, had to make sure that crit went on him. But yeah, that would actually be really cool. See new mounts and new cosmetics. I'm still surprised that they actually, went for doing it the way they have it right now, where like we're getting the majority of our outfits from in-game stuff before they actually implement like a cash shop thing. People were doing AoE grinding to level. It takes about the same. What are they grinding on? Oh, sorry. Because I've heard some people say AoE grinding, but like I thought questing was really fast. And I suppose if you're doing the right quests, like because you can jump up to these levels, you could jump up to the zone, even for level 1, right? So like if you get to level what was it 13, 11, 13, and then just come right over here and do the right quests. Oh, your first go around. Oh, your first time around. I see. I see. Yeah, but I really hope that they do incorporate those riffs before the end of the year. It'd be great to see them because I'm so glad that they're coming this year in general. But if we got them in the next like 2 months, that'd be great because then that would give people another way to progress, and that'd be so fun, so freaking fun. Grinding is far faster, but maybe someone will find an efficient quest path. I think that's something that would be um, very nice to look into. I might actually try to do something like that when they're getting ready to increase the level cap or something like that. Would love to try to do something like that. Vinny, let's go. If you know the good spots. Yeah, like that's the thing. I've seen people say that. I don't know. I haven't seen the good spots yet. I think that's the issue. What are pumpkins even used for? I remember people were asking about them too. Sorry. I'm almost done sniffling in your guys' ear. I'll probably give it another 9 minutes and then I'll head off for now. I'm gonna take some more medicine and then play a little bit of games and then I'm gonna get ready to make that video for the Lord of the Rings game too. I'm so stoked for that. And then I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully well rested and not sick. Leveled up 12 level 20s and wait, oh, did they were you able to keep the ones from the pre-patch? Before the patch, apparently there wasn't actually a limit, even though they said it was 4 or it said there was 4. But there was a person who had like 500 characters, for example. They all got deleted, which hopefully he didn't have super important stuff on him. But yeah, that was wild to find out about. There's a couple of spots that are hard to beat. I must investigate. I must find them. I feel like if I'm thinking of the right one, I feel like one of them might involve a human spawn. That sounds like it'd be one of the ones. He's faster. You can 15K an hour. Damn. Okay, that's wild. That's pretty wild. Holy crap. Damn. Yeah, so Angry Warhorse Studios, they put out a big announcement. They're making a single player Lord of the Rings RPG cuz yeah, the MMO one was canceled, but they're taking up the reins as far as the RPG goes. And so um what that also means though, cuz Warhorse is owned by the company called Embracer Group. They also renamed themselves the Fellowship Entertainment. And they own the biggest slice of the pie on the Lord of the Rings rights. And so, giving it to Warhorse Studios is a slam dunk. But they also have like $100 million budget, so it's gonna be crazy. So we're back, and then what I'm hoping. So what I'm hoping is if this ends up being a slam dunk, which you probably will, then they'll be more persuaded to or more inclined to like maybe give the rights to someone else to restart the MMO. But it's probably got to be the right company is the only thing. But I mean, there are some very talented indie companies out there that could probably make something happen, and then with the right budget, like servers and stuff like that, they could probably make it work. Do I even have that many level 20 characters in a game like that? Oh wait, what how, so yeah, what were you able to you still have 14 alts? Damn. I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know. I right now like the only time that I'm even logging on my alts is to transfer stuff to the banks back and forth. And then like I think when Druid and Monk come out, I think I'll definitely level those ones up. But past that, man, oh man. I've always had and I wanted this game to be different, but I think it's just that naturally I've always had a problem or not a problem, but I've always found it hard to play on alts because I always just get so attached to one character and that ends up being like all I need. I do appreciate when a game doesn't like force you to make alts though, because some of those MMOs do. But yeah, I've always struggled with it. The only game that I was able to do it reliably on was Terra. But I think part of it was because you could just jump in, you do your BAMs or whatever, like you do your little questing at the start of the game, you do your BAMs, and then you jump into grinding mobs all for a night, and then you're back up to like 65. So I feel like that one was different. I had like 7 or 8 characters in that one. But each time the thing was, each time I made a new character, I sold all my stuff or like traded it over and like deleted the other ones. So that was a thing too. So they technically weren't alts. I think there was only like 1 or 2 characters that I ever actually kept all the way. I think my mage and one other one. Up to 20 plus right now, but gearing up right now. That's crazy. No wonder. That makes total sense why you have the many hours, so Kev. That's crazy, man. 265. Have all classes at 2 warriors at 20. You guys are mad lads. Freaking mad lads. Just let you change your job class on the same care. I used to really love those kinds of games, like when New World or even Final Fantasy 14, when those games introduced that kind of thing, I really liked it. The only thing though is I feel like what happens too is you I don't know if it's I guess what I'm thinking is like you don't really get attached to your class identity or you don't really feel unique. Like if you're playing a priest but everybody else is capable of filling your role, it's like I think it kind of diminishes it. So that's why I've kind of like strayed away from the classless systems. But I do like it the most when what's it called? You have a class, you can play that specific class, but you have access to multiple weapons or like even weapon switching, that kind of thing. I think that's been the system that I've liked so far the most. But I did really used to love the classless systems though. Those were really fun back then. Can't have it hitch Mitch combat and die because he didn't block or dodge. That's what I'm on right now. I'm on 1080p because when I was on my native resolution, the 1440, I did notice the same thing. It was struggling sometimes, but since switching to 1080p, it's been way more of a breeze. Having more of one of the same class in this game, other than you enjoy the pain. I For this game, I don't know. Like maybe there'll be benefits to that in the future, but I don't know. That is interesting, though. I mean, that's crazy. Like, I don't know how you guys do it. Okay. I'm gonna have to agree. I like leveling up 8 classes, 8 different classes. That's one thing. Leveling up the same class twice or 3 times. You guys are the real troopers because I don't think I'd be able to do that unless like my character like was locked into something I couldn't change. I don't think I'd be able to do that. Oh wait. Oh, fig clay. Hold on. Let me see if I got one of these. We're collecting these like they're Pokemon. Oh, I got one of these already. The fig clay. Yeah, the fig clay and the ass whiz. These are fantastic. Did you farm the legend? Oh, they traded for those. But I did get a legendary toothpick today. That felt so freaking good. And I did get 3 aim and ram legendaries over the past couple of days. I think my luck is finally turning around. Finally. You know what? No, I'm gonna actually just because you guys are right. There's not really a whole lot you can even use gold for right now. Get rid of these things. I'm just gonna dismantle them. Screw it. I enjoy the game a lot. Yeah, and that's totally valid too. Like the game is so fun. I'm just like jealous though that you're able to do that because like I feel like even though I really love the game, it's like doing that kind of grinding is so hard for me just because of how I always get super attached to one character. I wish I had that though. I'm jelly. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Oh, scrappable. Cool. Wish any gear you loot would get added to your appearance, having to equip it first. Oh, that's valid. I didn't even really think about that until like level 10-ish when I first started the game. So I probably lost out on some of that too. I would also love it. I mean, I don't know. I kind of would love it, I think, if we had the ability to get other classes transmog just by getting it in our inventory. Because, like, the reason I say that is because there's a priest hoodie that I saw in somebody's video and it looks super freaking badass. And I don't know if I'd be able to even wear it on the warrior if I'm locking a priest. It looks like something that's more priest mage related, maybe. But that's it. But actually, that's valid though on the spark shards and crystals. But okay, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and get a little rest for now. I'm super sick still. I'm gonna take some more medicine and then I'm gonna freaking start working on that video for that RPG though. It has to be wearable to you. Damn it, that sucks. Ah well. But I'm gonna start getting that done. I already got the recording portion done. I might need to record some parts because of how sick I am, but I'll be back tomorrow though for sure. I think our luck's finally turning around on this legendary grind, so we got to get more. Got to get that glider too. Thank you guys so freaking much for watching. I hope you have a great night. I'm gonna find somebody to raid. Peace. Oh, actually, I have a friend I want to raid. She's playing a different game though. Just fair warning. Fair warning.